Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Gemini. Hi Geminis, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Gemini. This is going to be for the first part of September, but as you know, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. You watch it when it's meant for you to watch it, okay? So, here we go. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Trying to control the narrative about something that is not in your control. Children, your love life is being affected by children, and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. What are you trying to control? Timing of something, it feels like. Maybe for some of you, you're really worried about the fact that you haven't had kids yet and worrying about the clock running, the clock ticking, trying to control. I have to have kids by 33. I have to have kids by 27, whatever it is. Something with the children thing feels like you need to, it's something about letting go of the timing of it. All right. Sorry, 1 second. Here we go. My cards are falling over. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You know what's funny? Look at that child. But what's funny is yarn fell on top of let go of control issues. And yarn is about being all tied up, unraveled, tangled, puzzling, complicated circumstances. It's not really that complicated. I think that it's you making it complicated, if that makes sense. Now, for some of you, there could be this circumstance where you or another person has to make difficult situations because you have a child. You know, when we have children, our children come first. Therefore, our happiness and what we want doesn't always come first. There is the truth of our cup must be full first, yes. But at the same time, you know, if you're a parent, if my kid want to eat pizza that night, we're going to eat pizza that night. It's like little things like that too. It's also, if my kid is uncomfortable right now with me being in a relationship because we're going through some shit right now, then it's like, do you see what I'm saying? There's something about possibly children being involved somehow, whether it's because somebody really wants them and it hasn't happened yet, or their children or child in their life currently is the reason why things are not going, like it's because, like, for example, my kid's going to college. You got to wait till my kid goes to college, then maybe I'll get into a serious relationship with you. Thank you. Geez, it was like, Spirit, please just give me a damn analogy already so that they can catch the general whiff of that. Now you have child. Beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, and tender. So your energy right here, the children, is screaming. Now, also for some of you, this has nothing to do with anything I just said. And for some of you, you're dealing with a Gemini man, possible woman, but this is a real heavy Gemini man trait. They call them the Peter Pan complex thing, okay, where they don't like to grow up, they don't want to take responsibilities. I'm in a relationship with a man, but he doesn't want to settle down and get married and have children. He's always playful and overly. It's good to be playful, but they're overly. Somebody here may be overly carefree. They may be or they could be totally inexperienced somehow in some way. Past lives with the tree. Personal growth. Somebody here has a past life that they're purging and clearing out. We have that full moon in Pisces coming up soon. You have the broom, which is don't need it, unwanted, repetitive, unavoidable, and some kind of a cleanup. Somebody here's cleaning shit out. You also have fertility out with the tree. Maybe for some of you, you're dating the wrong kind of people. You want children and marriage, but you're dating fuck boys or fuck girls. Sometimes it's not complicated. It's really easy. Take your message as it's going to resonate with you guys, okay? We're going to get a couple others, and we're going to hit the tarot. Man, you have a love interest. Some of you need to get rid of a man because he doesn't want to commit, doesn't want the same things you want, right? For some of you, you're meeting men that are just wanting to be non-committal. Some of you, it's a Cancerian, the Chariot. Oh boy. Chariot is also about forward progress and movement. Capricorn, the Devil. Eyes on the prize. Somebody here may be really focused and driven in career, which is why they can't commit to you. For some. Because Capricorns are really hard workers, y'all. Very disciplined, ambitious. This man right here, some of you need to release and let go of because your interest is elsewhere. And that's not a bad thing. We all have to remember that not everybody is going to want the same things as us in the same timing, right? So your guys' message is a little all over the place, but I always just trust the way it comes out, how I'm channeling it. Spirit just says, say it. It's going to resonate with them or it's not. First card here is Ace of Swords. There's somebody being cut out. There's a choice here being made and someone's being cut out. Whether it's the Gemini that's being cut out of this equation or whether the Gemini has to make a decision and cut someone else out. Well, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It also can be about communication. 11-11, new beginnings, 4 of Wands, marriage, commitment, solid, stable energy. For some of you, this is meeting a person who now finally is on the same page. Someone you can actually build with. The 8 of Pentacles. See, somebody here's a workaholic, and that's not a bad thing by no means. You can be a workaholic and still be committed, but you have to make sure you find a workaholic that wants to commit. If you're the workaholic, let's say that's the case, it's you, well, you gotta decide what you want. You married to your career, or you want to get married. 3 of Wands. Travel here. Somebody could travel a lot for work. That could pose an issue. Oh, I don't want to have children with them because they travel a lot, or I do. Okay, this 3 of Wands can also be waiting. I am waiting for my ships to come in. King of Pentacles. There's somebody here very, very... reminds me of a Christian Grey. Remember how when she met Christian Grey, he didn't want to settle down? He said, oh, I just fuck. He was like a freaking billionaire workhorse, you know, it's addicted to work. And then he meets the Empress. Someone who is everything he's ever wanted that he didn't even know he wanted. Remember, he said, you're more important to me. She's like, well, what if, you know, what if you find that you can't live without those things? When he was like, oh, I'll just give it up and I'll be in a regular relationship. She's like, those things are important to you. And he was like, you're more important. Birth of a new cycle here too. Some of you, the children energy is literally just birth of a new cycle. But something tells me it's a children thing that is a factor somehow. Remember in the movie also, Christian Grey did not want to have a baby because he thought that was going to take away from him the time from, you know, his wife. Judgment. Somebody makes a final decision. It's like, I don't want to say you give them an ultimatum, but you might. Leo. Strength. Uh-oh. Why is he looking at me? King of Cups. He doesn't have the strength to stay away. Very Edward Cullen in Twilight. I am incapable of leaving you alone. It's about the timing. Wheel of Fortune, the timing of something. Remember I said that earlier? I thought it was about the timing. I felt it, knew it. It's about the timing. I think that the timing is off, or what I want, they don't. Someone's trying to control the timing of something, but you got to let go and let the universe control the timing. It's also about birth of a new cycle. So this karmic cycle ends and a new cycle begins filled with abundance. I just feel like this King of Pentacles energy, possible heavy Capricorn energy in there somehow too, or it just could be this characteristics of Capricorn. It's like he wasn't expecting what's this thing. Like I have a feeling somebody here, and it's so Gemini men energy, and of course it depends what's in their chart. We don't need a whole rundown of my ex doesn't act like that, my twin flame's not that way. It depends what's in the chart. We're talking about the dark shadow side of them, right? And that's that one side where we're saying, okay, some of them have the Peter Pan complex. They don't want to settle down. They don't want to have responsibility, like taking care of a child. And then they meet someone and they fall head over heels in love, and they're trying to fight that, the timing of it. I wasn't ready. Sometimes it don't happen when you're ready. Sometimes it just happens. I think the gist of this reading for you guys is called I Wasn't Ready. But it's time. There's a difference between fucking having irresponsible, unprotected sex, and then now someone that you don't even love or want to be with has a kid. Well, that's on you, right? But I'm talking about Christian Grey. Okay? He obsessed with his wife. And then she gets pregnant. See? Again, the King of Cups. He's in love. It's destined. Aquarius. So some, it could be a water sign in love with an Aquarius. But, I mean, we're doing Gemini, so, you know, take it as it resonates. Some of you could have Aqua in your chart. Some of you, it is an Aquarian that's just in love, okay? Take it as it resonates. But the King of Cups is in love. He has feelings. The star means it's destined and fated. It's everything you wanted. It's everything you've wished for. The Hierophant again. Taurus, but it's marriage and commitment. It's somebody who didn't want to get married, who meets someone that they want to get married to. Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This is the past. Look at that energy here. The worst is over. Total betrayal, pain, being that. This is why somebody would shut themselves off emotionally and not want to be emotionally vulnerable. Right? And then there's a decision to be made here. They're blind to it. Also, like being blind to any opportunities in the around them that is romantic, because they go, fuck that. I'm not even gonna allow myself. Strength. Leo energy. I feel like we already had that in the first spread, but I'm not positive. It's having the strength. We did have it earlier, because now I remember saying I can't stay away from you. The Worlds came out in reverse, and I do not read reversals unless they tell me to leave it. And they're saying leave it. The World is completion of a big, huge life cycle, right? We're going to close this out, move on, new beginning. I can't move on because you're the one. And it's like someone's going to keep repeating a cycle here if they don't allow the timing of this to unfold, or allow themselves to get over the timing of it. It's not the right time. Queen of Wands. Super attractive. Someone's really attracted to this feminine. Even if it's two females, right? And, you know, because same-sex couples. Doesn't matter. Someone's really attracted to the other one. The other one's extremely feminine. So this is either masculine, feminine, and this would be man and woman. Or this is masculine, feminine, and this is two males or two females. Always take that as it resonates, gender, okay? Because we're talking about energy. Someone finds a feminine extremely attractive. And in fact, they may think it's just sex. Three of Swords. Then they find out, oh my God, I'm in love, and they're really dramatic about it. Six of Wands. Needing to come forward and be public about it. Say so. Like, say you love me. Admit it. Ace of Swords, see? Say it. Admit it. Communicate it. It's like they're trying to pretend like it's not what it is. And it's like, why would you pretend that it's not what it is? I don't know. I forget. I think we're going to go with this deck. The future. This is somebody that's going to be a part of your future. You're going to grow old with them. And maybe for some people, they didn't even foresee that being the case. They thought, I'm just going to kind of be single or monogamous. Or I would choose to be single instead of monogamous for my life. I'm going to be a lifelong bachelor or bachelorette. Then they meet somebody and it's like, oh my God, I want to get married to you because I can't see you with anybody else. I can't see myself being with anybody else. It's like it totally comes out of left field too. I completely forgot what I said I was going to name this reading. It's almost like I'm in constant denial about it until it's just becomes so overwhelming. And that's why I feel like I'm having amnesia. I'm just like, no, it's not what it is. It's almost like this denial. Decisions. Yeah, there's a decision, all right. You know, I forgot to mention that this is total Gemini, Libra, Virgo energy, right? Indecisive. Don't know what the fuck they want. Using extreme discernment. You better be real sure if you let this person go that they're not the love of your life. Because you're going to be real disgusted later when you find out that they are and you can't never get them back. You better be real sure this person is not the love of your life. Stop worrying about the fact that, oh, but I want to be single and but I want to be free. All I have to say yet again is you better make sure this person is not the love of your life. All right, we're going to get a couple oracle cards out. Then we're going to end this. I want to thank you all for your shares, your likes, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. And also follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. If you have TikTok, follow me there. Also, it's the same handle as my Instagram. Now look, told you, it's freedom. Independent self-determination. Somebody here is afraid to give up their freedom. They think that it's a bad thing. They think like, oh, I'm going to give up my freedom and I'm going to be like a freaking prisoner in my relationship and it's going to suck ass. If you are in a relationship with the wrong person, it's going to be like being in prison and it's going to suck ass. When you're in love with the love of your life, it's a gift. It's beautiful. Every day is amazing. There'll be fights and there'll be laughs and there'll be love and there'll be all these things, but it'll be amazing. Someone here is just really afraid. They don't want to give up their freedom. But look at this. You have letting go. That's twice. Okay, your message is letting go. The card is adrift. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Didn't I say that? You have to stop trying to control the narrative. You have to let it happen. Some people over here are trying to like almost, it's almost like they're trying to prevent themselves from falling in love. They're trying to prevent themselves from higher commitment with the right person. Because please keep yourself from being with the wrong person. This is like the one. Such a confusing energy, but I feel like it's confusing on purpose because you are confused, because it is conflicting, because you don't know what to choose. But it's like this doesn't know what to choose, but the heart knows, the soul knows. That's the one. Like you're incapable of staying away from this person. It's just the bottom line. Maybe that's the title of your reading. Incapable of staying away from you. It's you can try, but you'll be back. Oh boy. I'm a Gemini rising, so oh boy. All right, Geminis, I'll see you guys later. Love you. Oh, I forgot. If you want to book a reading with me, click on the link below. In all of my description boxes, it shows you what I offer. Look there first before you email me. And when you email me, put in the title of the email what it is you want so I know what to invoice you, okay? Love you guys. Bye.